Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. This will be a little bit of a different video. It's not really a mock review, but as in the title, I am going to be showing off a few of my work in progress builds and talk about what I want to do with this channel going into the future. So I'll get to the juicy serious stuff near the end of the video. So basically, first section will be builds at this house that I'm in, then it'll cut to the other place that I live at, and then it'll cut back here to talk about the juicy serious stuff. So let's get into it, shan't we? So the first build I want to show off is this thing here. This is the E50 German tank that never saw service or was never built. It's work in progress. Still got a few more wheels to order to come. These gaps in the fenders will be filled up. Still got a few sprockets to come and the tracks, and I'm still working on the gun. Basically, the turret was quite hard to do. It's supposed to be a hexagonal shape, so it's supposed to be a hexagon instead of a square. But I'll explain that in the video when I make it. Pretty cool tank. Never saw service. Just waiting on a few more pieces for it. And next build. So the next build is this. The Messerschmitt Bf 109. It's German fighter plane during World War II. It's nearly finished. I've built the stand for it, but I just don't have it with me at the moment. It's still got a few pieces to come, like the roof, tail wings, things like that, but it's nearly finished. This and most of the other builds that I'll be talking about in this video are on my Instagram at trainstation448. I'll link that in the description below, or just go onto my channel. A few of these builds are also on my Reddit as well. I don't have a subreddit, just my Reddit page. So yeah. Next build, I am going back to my roots. Let's pop that. Yeah. With trains. It's not finished yet. It's a diesel locomotive. That's still a work in progress, but it will have working lights. It'll drive around. The drive parts there. Let me just put you on there. If you'll go on, will you? Probably not. There we go. Got different building techniques. It's based on not really anything apart from a few New Zealand locomotives from the past. But yeah, it's a pretty cool build. It's reasonably large, heavy. I'll get to this. This is a build that I'm going to finish after I've built or finished a few of the projects that I'm already working on. So this is a project that's been sitting on my to-be-built shelf, or sitting on my desk unfinished for about 6 months. So yeah. Now, next build is the workhorse of the Soviet Union, the T-34-85. So this is a Russian medium tank. It's not finished yet. Still have the outer wheels to come. If you would have seen on my Instagram, you would have seen I've posted a few photos of this finished, but I'm kind of redesigning everything and just giving it a revamp. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool when it's finished. I've got the tracks here, so basically it's my only tank with 2 stud wide tracks. All my other tanks either have 1 stud or 3 stud wide tracks. But it's a pretty cool vehicle. And the only problem is it's got basically no clearance whatsoever, so it can hit lots of things and can't really go up many things. But yeah, now let's get to the big boys. So, what? This tank, my T30, my IS2 from a few videos ago, and a few other things are going to be put into this thing. So this is, I haven't really told anyone apart from close family members and friends, the Battle of Berlin, or it's unfinished, it's still got a bit to go, but it's nearly finished. So basically the Panzer III will go there, the T-34 when it's finished will go there. I've got the IS-2 from a few videos ago, I've got the Guerrilla from a few videos ago, and back here the Tiger and the Kettenkrad, which I don't think I've shown before, are going to be there. Pak 40, and this, the Panzer 38T, I'm going to do a video on it sometime in the future. I'm not sure when, but it's going to come sometime in the future. POV, you're a T-34 driver, realising that there's a Pak 40 in front of you. What do you do? Anyway, so it's all modular. It comes apart in sections. You can take everything off, like this building here. It comes apart in sections there. It comes apart there and down there. And this building comes apart in 3, this 2. So I've got a few of my trains over here. This locomotive isn't finished yet. A few of my coaches and stuff. And yeah, so the next part will be happening in about 2 seconds. I will cut to later this evening, where I will show you a few Star Wars builds that I haven't finished yet. But also, let me just put this back on the stand. So move you out of the way. Got a little project going on. This is a shed, specifically an American barn. I'm doing it for someone, which is going to help me grow my kind of business as such. So as I'll talk about after the next segment, or the final segment of the video, this will be basically helping me out with my future, this build. So yeah, it'll make more sense in about 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 minutes. But yeah, now I will go over to the future and then come back into the past / present. So yeah, so now we're in the future. So basically I am going to show you now the unfinished projects that are in this place. So I have got starting with this shelf. What have I got at the top? This heart, which I had built, quite a while ago. It's a Clockwork Heart by JK Brickworks. When I finished with all my tanks, I'll use the remainder of the gears on it, and yeah. One problem, I can't record videos here because my lamp, I dropped it, and the thingy that the light bulb sits in, the plastic screw broke. I don't know why it was plastic, but yeah. What have we got? Yeah, so we've got that, switches in the building process. Further down, second shelf, we don't really have anything. Here, so here we have, actually, I'll just flip the camera around because it's on selfie view for a second, just a sec. That's better. So, we've got this, which is a new version of the RC tank that I made about 2-3 months ago for a build challenge. I'm working on a better version of the suspension. It's still torsion bar, but I'm just trying to make it better. So we've got that. It's got a turret that spins around, but the batteries are a bit flat, so yeah. I've redone the turret, but yeah, it's got to be pretty cool when it's finished. Further down, we've got this little diorama, which is unfinished. Built it a while ago. It's quite colourful. Never ended up finishing it. And under here, I'm rebuilding my Star Destroyer bridge. So as you can see, I haven't really finished the base yet. I'm trying a new way to build it by making the kind of middle bridge part a wall, so I can get that the Imperial Remnant logo better. Pop that back in there. What else we got? If you would have seen on my Reddit from about 3-4 months ago, this was once my unfinished project shelf. And then I got this shelf, which is the same as this shelf, which I'll get to soon. But now it's the shelf that I've got all of my scale modelling equipment. So this little box here, let's put the pin on, number, and number. There we go. No, come on. There we go. So, what's in this box? It's got all of my modelling equipment. Can't really see, but it's got things like paints and there's tools. So, it's my kind of new second hobby. But I actually built this box at school. So, yeah. It's not the best box, but works pretty well. And these tracks I'll get to soon. So, let's go with this shelf. That's coming up. So, right at the top, we've got a few of my tags. This was actually one of the first tags that I built. It's just chuck on my bed. The BT7. So, I'll do a review on that eventually. We've got this tank here, which is my custom MBT, main battle tank. So I'll do a review of that eventually. The Type 97 Hargo. I really need to get rid of that tissue because I have hay fever. A little further down, I'm building my own custom little ATST type thing. Rebuilt the Titani, so if you want to see another video on that, comment below. Didn't do a review on this set for whatever reason. Further down, I've got the Triple T, which I'm working on. It's changed quite a bit since my original video on it. It's mainly got a bigger internal space and a new top section with a new gun on top. Over a bit, we've got this thing, which looks like the ICS transport, just broken down to sort of shuttle type thing. It's a micro or midi scale shuttle. But I've also done a bit on the KR-15. It's got 4 engines, a bomb bay, and a lot better. This is the 3-pronged X-Wing, which, a little bit of backstory behind it, is basically this beautiful man, Jonathan Stillwell. Got all the pieces together, and I've broken X-Wings and old X-Wings and made a X-Wing, but with 3 prongs instead of 4. But anyway, we've got this little build which is unfinished. This helmet, which is great. I wasn't going to do a review on it because there's not much to it, and it wouldn't really make a good video. We've got this, a few Lego car sets, and down the bottom with unfinished projects, we've got this thing, which is the basically corridor. Got place to put people, stormtroopers and things. So that's unfinished. One of the projects that's been sitting there for a while. And now it's time for the big boy. So, notice here, before we get to that, this is my first scale model. It's unfinished. I still need to paint the tracks, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's the Jagdpanzer Tiger P. So, Jagdtiger P, or Ferdinand Elephant, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's the best thing is it's 1/35th scale, and all Lego build tanks that I do are basically 1/35th. I think it's 1/35.2 scale. So it's a little bit larger, but yeah, Tiger P. And it's now it is time for the big boy that's taken me who knows how long to get to. As you can see, there's a big gap here, and lots of gaps which need to be filled. So we've got all the greeblings to go on here, to go on here. Notice that I'm trying to do a little Star Destroyer bridge there with my little Imperial mug. You can see how dusty it is, because I haven't really done much. Like, just look at that dust to full focus. Focus, 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 focus. There we go. Yeah, look at that dust. God, I'm clickbaiting dust. So yeah, quite a bit of it's unfinished. It's a little different from the Super Star Destroyer that Lego made because it's got a gap down here. So basically this ship is supposed to be kind of the prototype pre-Executor class Star Destroyer series. It's got a big gun in the front. Where did that go? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, now time to go back. Just look around, just make sure I've got no other unfinished projects. Nope. So now it is time to go back into the past or present, whatever you want to say, to talk about the meaty stuff. See ya for past me. Go check them out. So, welcome back to the past / present. I've just finished recording the first little segments of this video, and now it's time to talk the juicy meaty stuff. So, first of all, talking about, it all goes back to that shed. I'm doing something for someone and they are going to help me. I can't say what that is just in case the deal doesn't go through, but basically I'm getting sponsored and I'm thinking about changing the name of this channel to something else, because Train Station 448, lots of people over the years have told me, oh, why have you chosen that name? And the reply that I keep giving all of them is, I've had this name since I was 6 or 7. I think I chose it for something, and it's just stayed. I haven't changed it, and now that I've started doing Lego, it doesn't really fit with what I do. I do have a second channel. I haven't posted anything on it. It's Train Station 559. I might change that name to 448, but it's got nothing up there yet. I think it's got 2 or 3 subs, but I'm going to post some stuff on there eventually. Not coming up, maybe next few weeks or something. Don't expect anything yet. But what I might do is get rid of the Plants vs Zombies video that I've got on my channel and put that on that channel, and rename this channel to something like Stillwell's Mock Hub or Military Models of Stillwell or Stillwell's Military Mocks or something like that, because I don't want this channel name to be known as a gaming channel as such, because Train Station 448 just sounds like, oh, when you hear that you might think, oh, it's just some kid, it's just some kid that plays Minecraft or something, and I might do Minecraft Let's Plays, I don't know, who knows, there's a chance, there might not be, but any suggestions on what I should change the channel to, serious suggestions only. I'm thinking of a few people that are popping into my mind that are going to ask stupid things. But, yeah, so, also, I will be going down to Dunedin, which is a town in New Zealand, if you're not sure. But if you're from Dunedin or live in Dunedin or are going to Dunedin at this time, I'll be there at the Edgar Centre. I'll give more information leading up to it, from the 3rd to the 4th of October. And I'll have the Battle of Berlin, my Super Star Destroyer that I just talked about, a bunch of other Star Wars builds, and the rest of my tanks there. I'll also be having that shed and a bunch of other mocks that I've done over the years. Oh, I have something in my eye. Oh, God. But, yeah. So, updates on my builds, just things that are happening. Check out follow me on Reddit, u/trainstation448, or my Instagram @trainstation448. So yeah, just comment what you think I should change my channel name to. I might not change it, who knows. It's not a big deal if I don't, it's just one of those things that have been bugging me for a while. So yeah, that'll be it for today, and maybe next week's video, if they've come, I'll do a review on the E50. But if not, I will do an review on maybe the Panzer 38T, if you want to see that. Like the video, subscribe, share, comment, blah blah blah. I'm just free gift card giveaway. No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so that'll be me, and I will see you next time. Bye.